Hello, 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 everybody. We are live. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. Appreciate you all coming in and joining us. 6 people. We have 6 people in chat tonight. I must be getting slack. Well, we got 10. God bless each and every one of you. God bless America. Guys, like you know, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank each and every one of you for coming in. All 10 of you. Now we got 19. Them numbers are starting to jump up. Thank you for coming in. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up and share if you want to share. And I appreciate it. You know that, guys and gals. Been a long day. I hadn't even shaved today. I look like a grut. Had a lot of stuff going on. My heat pump went down. Had to do a lot of work and get it running. Mr. Proctor, I apologize for not calling you back. I will call you back in the morning or sometime tomorrow. Excuse me, guys and gals. 1 second. 1 second, my friends. 1 second, if you don't mind. Oh, right back. Everybody in here tonight, I appreciate you coming in. Let's scroll up here to the top and see who all we got in here. Do some shout outs. We got 19 people. We got Ernie Brown, the Chads in the house, Carolina Catfish, John Patrick. There's Mr. Lyles in the house. Who else we got? See, Mr. James Dockery, John Patrick Jr. Mr. Dockery's in the house with everybody. Let's go all on down. See who else we got in here. Glad y'all all talking. Mark Clark, thank you for coming in. Mo Creek Fishing. There's Creoles in the house tonight. Buckeye, 1 ton. Stephen Pendry, 1 ton. Y'all ought to have your floats anytime. There's Lynn Leapers in the house tonight. Junior Proctor, my friend. Michael McPeaks. I hope I said your name right and didn't butcher it too bad. There's Mr. Terry Rogers in the house. What's going on, Terry? Who else we got in here? Mad Catter Catfishing. Ernie Brown. Guys and gals, thank you for coming in here. There's Mr. Billy Martin's in the house. Who else? If I missed your name, I do apologize. There's Sean T. There's the Cross, couple Cross. I guess that would be Betty. There's Sean T. Georgia Fisherman, Country Boy, Muskrat. What's up, Roger? Good show the other night, buddy. Good show last night. I'm sorry. I got my days all messed up. Creole, Country Boy, Sean T. Mike Sampson. We also have a Mike Simpson. There's Nelson Waters. That's another one that's got some of the ghost floats. I hope y'all like them and get them in. Guys and gals, you know good and well I think of each and every one of you as family. And I hope that we can always keep it as such. 30 people in here. Thank y'all. Thank you. If you noticed, I haven't been, as Hooks and Hammock, I haven't been on Facebook a whole lot here lately, and I hadn't been putting my comments on a lot of stuff. If y'all realized, I'm very vocal and strongly opinionated, but I've been seeing a lot of drama. There's Mr. David Martin. A lot of drama going on. Different kind of tackles and rods and reels and all of that stuff. So this is a show tonight. I'm not going to spend the whole night on it, but I do want to touch on some of this. This country is divided enough without us dividing each other. and dividing the catfish world is a no-no, guys and gals. There's epic. This is something that I feel strongly that my show, I feel that I have tried to make it a show of gathering of friends and family, that we all can come together as one because we all love catfishing. Whether it's out catching daggum bullheads, channel cats, flatheads, blues, or whatever kind of fat catfish you decide to chase, we all love the catfish. And that's the reason we come on these shows. That's the reason we do these shows. That is the reason we make the videos. That is the reason we take our pictures. And that's the reason we take our friends and family to go out and enjoy catching them. What's up, Larry Neal? With that being said, when you see the drama kicking up, one rod's better than the other, one's got a better warranty, one's got this, or one's got that, you don't have to put your 2 cents in. You just adding to the drama. What's up, Twisted Fishing? And he was one of the ones that brought up a post that it driving him crazy too. What's up, Richard? Is that it's causing too much division, and we don't need that, guys and gals. Most of the rods out there made, they're probably each and every one of them made in the same factory in China. What's up, Glenn? And or wherever. It don't matter. They're good rods. Use what I don't give a crap if you use a cane pole. Go out, have fun, and catch fish. What's up, JBT? That's what the good Lord blessed us with. Being able to do that. And we're in America. We can do it whenever we choose to go do it. So there's a lot of people out there that can't. Like these guys right here I'm working with. They can't do it. They don't get that chance. JR, what's up? So let's help each other get through this, whatever it is. Social media has created some freaking nut jobs. And we do not have to get reeled into that freaking mess. We don't. All hooks are good. Years ago, we just had plain old J hooks and we caught fish. And then we had the Kel hooks and we caught fish even more. Sometimes we gut hooked them. Sometimes we didn't. When we gut hooked them, guess what? They went to the dinner plate. The fish did not get wasted. What's up, Chrissy Brown? So, you know, if you want to daggum fuss about something that really matters. You know, that's it in a nutshell. At the end of the day, whatever brand rod you got, whatever brand reel, they all catch fish. You know, does one last longer than the other? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Until you put each rod and reel through the paces every freaking day, the same amount each day, you don't have a clue. You're just running off at the chops because somebody else did. And that don't get nothing accomplished. If you prefer a rod over another rod, hey, more power to you. It don't matter. I love my James Burke custom rods. Not everybody's going to spend $180 on a custom rod. I traded gold for it. I actually got donated one back to me from my first tournament. I love them. But the other rods that I fish with, I pay $20 a piece for. And I've never had one to break, never had one to fail. Do they give me the control that I think the custom rod does? Well, heck no, it don't. But I catch fish with it. And I have fun. Whether they big fish or small fish, I still have fun. And that's what it's all about when it comes to the end of the day, guys and gals. The good Lord bless us with a beautiful, wonderful, daggum hobby of catfishing. Why ruin it because of social media? I just, yeah, you're right, Twisted. You're right. The market has become a place of, I don't know, it used to, you talked about what your product was, not what your competitor's product is not. It's, you don't have to bash. The way I look at it, and I'm going to use it for instance, and I'll shut up. I ain't saying no more about my floats tonight, is my floats. I trust what I make. And if you don't like them, you don't have to fish with them. But I'm not going to bash nobody else's floats out there, whether it's the ones you buy from Walmart or whether it's Chris Flores floats or whether it's Mad Catter floats or whether it's any of the rest of them. All of them do the job that we want them to do. They're just a tool. Use them as such. I like mine, but hey, they're mine. I make them. I like Flores's. I like Chris. He does a great job for what he does. The floats are ideal. They tough. They do the job. The Mad Catters, they are tough. They do the job. A little red and white plastic float, guess what? They cheap. They do the job. It's, you know, thank you, Richard. That's it in a nutshell. You don't have to bash another man's product, because if you do, I promise you, it degrades your own product. It does. Trust what you have on the market. You don't have to spam it. The word of mouth, Richard will tell you, he has his own business, and JR does too, remodeling and stuff. Word of mouth is your best business. If the people love your product and trust what you offer, they will sell your product for you. You don't have to spam. There are so many out there spamming. It's crazy. Twisted brown bomb. You ain't right, Frank. But it's so guys, you know, I get weary of products that have to be spammed. I get weary of products. I learned that in the gold mining business. We've had quite a few companies. They would send so many products out to people and get them to go in and brag. Thank you, Creole. That's where this money goes, guys. Anytime you donate to this channel, the dollars go to Camp Centurion Veterans Home. I will receive none of this money that y'all donate. Every dime goes to Camp Centurion. And thank you, Creole. Thank you. 80 rods and reel combos. Yeah, you're right. And it's anywhere from an ultralight to a microlight with 2-pound line catching brim or crappie, all the way up to the biggest reels you catch blue marlin with. Every rod, reel, hook, line. Thank you, Sunfish Assassin. Thank you. Every rod, reel, combo or not, is however you put it together, has its place. It's a tool. And you've heard me talk many a times about things that are tools in your toolbox, whether it's your boat, your motor, your trolling motor, your rod and reels, your rod stands. It don't matter. Every bit of it is a tool. Are some tools better than the others? Well, yeah. I mean, if you can go to a daggum, Harbor Freight and get a set of wrenches, will they do the job at the time? Thank you, Richard. Thank you. That means a ton to me, my friend. And I know it does the veterans. Will it do the job at the time? Yes. Will it last as long as the Craftsman or some of the other tools out on the market? Probably not. But will it do the job at hand for the short period that you need it? Yes, it will. That's it in a nutshell. If you're looking for a tool that's going to be able to be handed down to your grandkids, your kids, the grandkids, or whatever, then spend a little bit more. Yeah, they do have lifetime warranty, Sean. But they don't, to me, they don't have the strength as far as the wrenches and stuff as some of the others. And that's fine, but they get the job done. They're not made for everyday use, I don't think, for industrial use. But if you want something that's going to be handed down to families, then save you money, get your custom rod with your name on it, and a nice reel, spend that extra money, and then use it. Hand it down. It's one of them rod and reels that you can hand down to family, and they can say, I got my grandpa's rod and reel. And that is memories that can be handed down. Can you with these other rods? Most of the time they get the grandkids, they wore out. Eyes are screwed up, missing, or whatever. But that's all beside the point, guys and gals. That's all beside the point. The point is we're all catfishermen. Why in the hell are we fighting? I don't want to fight, guys. I fought enough in my young age. I don't want to fight no more. I'm not going to fight no more. So, I will not. That's something I'm stating right now on tonight's show. I will not be a participant in the drama. I won't. I have no reason to. What do they say? I have no dog in that fight. Well, trust me, you yank this dog's chain, he's going to fight, but I'd rather not. All right, let's get to fishing. Let's talk fishing. That's what I'm doing. The spring bite. That's Richard. That's kind of what I was thinking. The spring bite is around the corner. Now, we just got a heck of a bunch of rain come through our waters. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. A lot of rain that just come through our waters. Lake Wiley, the whole Catawba River chain has got flushed. And we have for probably a year now, probably 2 years. 2 years ago, Lake Wiley had current almost all year. It's crazy. But, so it's changed things up in our waters. But now I'm seeing across the country, a lot of y'all, some of y'all's water are froze up. And I seen somebody talking the other day, a lake that they've never seen froze out in the middle is froze over. Now, I don't think it's thick enough for anybody to get on. What's up, Catmandu and Parker and Jason and 2 old vets? So everybody's fishing looks like it's changing up this year across the country. The backs of creeks and shallows because of the rain. There you go, Rich. Shallow water fishing in the wintertime, guys and gals. I love it. I got introduced to it last year by Team Wampus Cat. Yeah, you can't tell the rivers and lakes from the cornfields. Hey, I was really surprised we didn't have some major flooding going on. We've had some water coming through there. But the shad killed after ice out is a phenomenal time to catch channel. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, buddy. I don't think we have a major shad kill here in the Carolinas, maybe up closer to the mountainous areas. I know we have some, but excuse me, unless we have some very long extended cold weather here in the Carolinas that's very unusual before we have warm up spells, then I don't think we actually get that cold. I think we have some shad die off, but I don't think it's nowhere near what y'all were talking about. I've seen pictures and videos where y'all's bays are just full of shad. Starting to see some more flatheads. That's good information. Yep, slip floats is good time. Good time. I always wondered, and maybe y'all can answer because y'all in areas where they have a big shad kill. Does it, you would think it would affect the bite for y'all. After a while, you would think those fish would be so full they just couldn't eat anymore. Is that true? I always wondered about that, because I've seen the times where I'd roll up in a cove or up in a river and find bait everywhere, swimming bait, and mark some big freaking arches in there. And they're catfish. Can't get them to hit. It's like they're just full. It does affect the bite. I figure when the shad finally start doing a major die off, I'm sure it comes pretty quick when they start dying off. I'm sure that that bite turns on hot and heavy. But after a week or so of them gorging themselves, they can't. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I've been up since 4:00 this morning, been hard at it. Yeah, the high holes just ain't what they used to be. To some lakes they are. Wiley, they're not. They don't burn that cold hardly ever anymore. Pre-spawn. Oh, I hear you. I always wondered. I would fish with shad during that time because that's what they're feeding on. But I just wonder if you need to use something else to get that bite. I don't know. It's like eating steak. Blue cats will eat and eat and eat. Oh, I believe it. If the food's there, I believe it. I truly do believe it. What's up, Big Slim? But while it's going to be turned on, guys and gals, I want y'all to come to the tournament. I've had only a few people comment and get a hold of me in the past week and a half. What's up, Justin Fishing Fetish and Mike Irvin? If I didn't call out your names, guys and gals, I do apologize. Peace City, Country Boy. I do want you to come to the tournaments, and please, please, please notify me if you are coming. I need to put you on the list. The dog tags are in the trophy shop. The trophies are in the trophy shop, and it's we need to get your veterans' names on there. For those of you, sorry, I got the yawns. They didn't hear. What's up, Mike Lewis? They didn't hear. I'm having dog tags made for those that are coming to the tournament. What's up, Bill 66? And the dog tags on the front is going to have the tournament name and the year. And on the back of them, this is the reason I want you to contact me, is that I'm having them made for y'all. It will be a veteran of your choice that you are going to honor by fishing this tournament, whether it's a grandpa, uncle, brother, daughter, mother, whatever. You send me the name of the veteran and what branch of service that they served in, and that's what's going on the back of your dog tags. Sorry, guys and gals. Oh, I'm drinking coffee trying to keep from doing that. On the back of your dog tags. So please, guys and gals, contact me about this tournament. I'd love to have each and every one of you come. It is on Lake Wiley, North Carolina, right beside Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going for all the money's going right here, Camp Centurion Veterans Home. It's a rehabilitation home for veterans to try to help them get back out in life, whether they suffer from PTSD or whatever. These guys and gals are going to be there to help. So everybody that does donations, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's going for a good cause, and I promise you that. What's up, Mr. Hagen Grubbs? And Hagen, contact me. I hope you get to make it down here for the tournament. I know right now things are nasty across the country for a lot of people. A lot of you snowed in. Talked with Lyle. He said it's still snowing there. Oh, golly, that is so unprofessional. I apologize, guys and gals. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I want you to come. Is Mr. Dieter Melhorn in the house? I didn't see him. There's Mr. Melhorn. You didn't call me today, my friend. Dad, 20 years in the Air Force. Thank you, Big Mike. That means the world. I appreciate that information. Team-Ed's in the house. Everything frozen in Oklahoma. Everything's frozen almost all the way across the country, said down in there in Florida. Yeah, Ernie, I'm sorry. I got coffee right here, good, strong coffee, but thank you, JR. That means a ton, my friend. Y'all all know. JR knows. He come down there and made a donation at the airport where we had our big thing at the airport. All right, let's get back to some spring fishing. Dieter's, he's a big wily fisherman. Richard, JR, there's quite a few guys that's in here tonight that are big wily fishermen. We will make sure that whoever's at this tournament will be on the fish. There's Miss Paula Smith. Oh, dang. Oh, give it 2 hours at the tournament. Go out, see if you can find them. Do your homework before you come to the tournament. That's what Navionics and stuff is for. Do your homework, see if you can find them. It's new waters to you if you've never fished there. I'm trying, Hagen. I'm trying, man. I've been up since 4 wide open all day. I'll do that, Junior. I thought I did, but I'll repost it up. What's up, Paw? So, anyway, give it a good 2 hours try. If you do not find the fish and you can't get on them, contact me. These guys will help you find the fish. You call me, I'll make a phone call, and they're going to call you back or call me back, and we're going to make sure that you find fish. Now, we can't put them on your hook. You know, if you're fishing with sardines and they're looking for shad, that's not my fault. But we're going to try to make sure that I've never drank a Red Bull Epic. I've never have, or any of them drinks. I'm not usually like this, but y'all know I go to bed early anyway. I get up with the chickens. But so we're going to make sure you got on the fish. I want every team to come back to the scales with fish. I do. I want everybody to have fun. And please let me know. All right, Parker, I'm sorry, man. I can't help it. I know it's contagious. Yeah, see, JR, he can put you on fish. Guys, we want you to have fun. That's what this is all about, is everybody having fun. It's, bring chicken. I don't care. Yeah, I'm like you. I'm like you, Hagen. I can't afford a Red Bull. So it's all about having fun, meeting some good veterans. What's up, Kentucky? And there's Mr. Wampus Cat's in the house tonight. He's at work. I'm surprised he able to made it in. What's up, everybody? Been getting ready for the ice. Yeah, we're getting ready to get hit with that ice all y'all across the country has done been dealing with, and I hope we don't, but it ain't looking good. I hope we don't. But like Richard said, springtime's on its way. We're midway through February, and usually we're catching catfish up shallow this time of year. And so when that tells me spring's around the corner, the catfish are going to be biting. And Mr. Matthew Anthony, did somebody put you on the fish? Well, I tell you what, if Matthew Anthony ain't catching fish, I'm worried. I ain't even going to the lake. I ain't even going down there and even trying. Well, I don't know. Matthew might not be using chicken. Matthew, that chicken might be the magic bait right now. There's a lot of people catching fish on chicken, guys. And I promise you, as much as I hate to say it, I'll have chicken on my boat. I dang sure will. I've been caught too many times out on the lake with no bait. Couldn't find bait. I couldn't find bait with a stick of dynamite sometimes. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to touch base with y'all tonight. Probably won't be a long show. Been a long week. I did want to touch base. I did want to talk over the tournament with y'all because I do want y'all to come. But more importantly, I need y'all to let me know if you're coming, if you're going to have an open spot in the boat for a veteran. Or if yeah, can't catch no fish on chicken. Y'all ain't right. But it's I hadn't tried chicken lately. I tell you, I've tried it a couple times. I didn't have any luck with it, but I might not have been holding my mouth right or something. But there's too many fish being caught on it, guys and gals. I'm not saying it's a magic bait. There is no magic bait. I just don't have to chat on my. Oh, I hear you. But there is no magic bait. You use what bait is available. I use a little tactic that I've tried to work in my mind that helps me is if I can catch it, I'm going to use it. Now, it might not be the best for me at the time, but most of the time it works pretty good. Location, location, location is the magic bait. Yeah, exactly right. I still believe that there's a way to get fish to bite. Now, whether it's what they're feeding on and you have to change it up or use the same thing as they're feeding on. I know back when we used to catch white bass. Yes, exactly right. You're exactly right, Frank. Catfish is a little bit different than a lot of other fish. What I was going to say about the white bass, I seen the times when the white bass was running shad. We used to wear them out underneath bridges and stuff. But if you did not match what everybody's heard for years is match the hatch. When they're feeding on them little tiny shad, you better be able to throw something the same size. If it's a 1/4 inch bigger, I seen the days that you could not catch a white bass on a 1/4 inch longer grub, curly tail grub. But if it was a 1/4 inch shorter, you'd wear them out. A 1/4 inch, you would not believe it, but a 1/4 inch made that big difference. Now, I don't think a catfish is quite that picky. Richard, I want you to video that. I really do. I want you to video that because that's you gonna go nuts, but then I think you're gonna daggum have the time of your life, and it's gonna change your whole way of fishing or thinking about fishing. April is going to be crazy on Wiley. There's gonna be some pigs. There's gonna be some pigs brought in to the tournament in April, guys. Yes, you're exactly right, Lyle. I've seen some videos over of them Wells catfish grabbing pigeons. Them pigeons coming down to drink water out of the edge of that water, and them Wells catfish just grabbing them. I've seen videos of big catfish grabbing baby ducks, and I wouldn't doubt they wouldn't grab a full size duck. Big old 50-pound flathead. He's got the mouth that he could do it. Muskrat, I've been wondering how many catfish are dying in our water from salmonella poisoning. Sooner or later, somebody's going to come on here and post up that they've down near pooped herself to death because of salmonella poison. Richard did not catch a flatty on brim. I tell you what. Guys, there's so many different baits out there. And I got a message from one of the guys in chat last night, or night before last, I can't remember, that it was last night, wanted to know about baits. What did I think the top 5 catfish baits are? Not just the top 5 best baits, but the top 5 catfish baits. And I actually had to give 2 answers. If I would go on what trophy catfishermen use, I would use it's different baits. But if I would go on an overall count of catfishermen, Ernie, it's a boat or bait fisherman. The bank is getting full. So, guys, if you're a bait fisherman, throw your name out there. The bank's getting full, and this is a public landing. So it's first come, first serve on the spot. We are setting up a place for the fish to be tagged and put in. So it's a boat or bait. So I had to give two different answers. I chose cut baits and stuff for trophy fishermen, trophy catfish hunters. What's up, Mike Chavez? My friend's in the house. Mike, you make me hungry all the time. I watch your videos. Frostbite due to chicken grease on his fingers. I would not doubt that. I watched some videos, guys, and that Lyle posted up that video. That poor old boy busted his freaking tail. One over. What's up? My Santee fishing friend. Killing them. That's a shallow water fisherman right there, too, guys. He's got some killer techniques. Stuff that we all can learn from each other, guys and gals. That's why I encourage each and every one of you to check out other channels that's in chat. Yes, you're exactly right. There's a lot of land right around that boat landing, Matthew. You know it, that they can set up and fish off of. And if you happen to set up and there's trash there, guys, bring a trash bag and help us clean it up. I'm trying to encourage somebody to start a trash tournament that was started a long time ago, and they no longer have a talk show. So it's somebody needs to pick that up and run with it. A trash tournament. Mike's Outdoors, my friend, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know the veterans will thank you so much. About bring me to a tear, my friend. Each and every one of you. I don't care if you don't give it 50 cents. It means the world to each and every one of them and me, myself, and I. But guys and gals, don't count yourself out in this tournament if you're going to be bank fishing. I know I'm jumping around, guys and gals, and I apologize. Next week will be a lot more structured show. I promise you that. But that being said, do not count yourself out in Lake Wiley in April if you're bank fishing. I'd almost be willing to bet at least somebody on the bank will at least place in this tournament. I would be almost willing to put money on that one. Make sure you bring a net. Make sure you bring, if you're going over on the backside, you bring a long handle net. Twisted, it's just on the boat landings and stuff that's around. There are some places on down the lake where it's a big campground that's on there. They just built big, nice piers and stuff. But most of Lake Wiley is owned by some big, giant houses. There are some older homes and stuff that's been there for many a year. But it's, as far as public lands, it's mainly around the boat landings. And if people don't quit trashing it up, then they're going to stop it all. That's sad. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's what's sad. It was a lot of spots that I fished from the bank for many a year. And yeah, Buckeye is $50 a boat, a team boat. And those places are gone now. Some of them have houses there, but some of them don't. You just can't fish there because people trashed it up. And before they trashed it up, that was some of the hottest fishing spots you could go to, and you couldn't get to it by a boat. So now that's untapped waters. That's still, the fish don't change, guys and gals. Yeah, most property owners are great folks. Yeah, that's What's up, Grant? Robbie Thompson. Most landowners are nice people, but once they get trashed up, can't get your boat ready. Yeah, Irvin, I'm telling you, I would not be surprised that the a bank fisherman at least places in this tournament. If they don't, it will really surprise me. Hey, guys and gals, we don't have to swing for the finches at Wiley on this at this boat landing. You might want to put a few out there, but I'd put some up pretty shallow. And first thing that morning, I wouldn't go 15 foot off the freaking banks. Then April, I might even have one about 5 or 6 foot off the bank. Oops, 5. We no longer have white bass in our lake, guys. I've just seen that comment by Epic. Loved white bass back then, but when the white perch come in, the white bass got something happened. They gone. They gone. Yes, keeping it real. Guys, the bank that I'm talking about is where my 44-pound blue come off of. I was in the boat, but you could have just taken and lobbed your weight and thrown it in my boat from where I was off the bank. Literally, you could throw 20 foot off the bank and be in the river channel, or throw it 10 foot off the bank and be in 4 foot of water with all kind of blowdowns, undercut banks. This boat landing where it's at can be a bait fisherman's paradise. Oh yeah, that's why you're exactly right, Twisted. This landing offers go on, look for South Point Boat Landing on Lake Wiley, look at Navionics, and you're gonna say, "Oh my God!" What's that Matthew just said? It got gone, got past me. Yes, Matthew. Yes. Last year, January, guys, look back at my video and you see I put a 35-pounder on the bank that wasn't 15 foot out in front of me in January. In January at this boat landing. Big flatheads caught right there. So come on down, guys, and enjoy us. Don't worry about it if you can't bring a boat or you don't want to drag one that far. You know, hey, we can line you up down the banks like fishing at the hot hole if you need to. Gonna be fun. But back to spring catfishing. Don't be scared to go shallow, guys. But at the same time, catfish are going to be moving. They're going to be using the river channels. They're going to be using the channel edges. This is a great time to drag baits. This is a great time to anchor fish. That time of year is an opportunity for you to try new things that you've never done, that you've been wanting to do. Try it. If you've never used planer boards and drug baits, but you've been wanting to try, spring is a good time to do that. The fish are feeding. They're hungry. They're eating. They know the spawn's right around the corner. They're going to get their bellies full. They're feeding. They'll be feeding in the shallows. They'll be feeding on flats. They'll be feeding in the channels. It's a perfect time. It's a perfect time to take kids out. It's a perfect time. What's up, Maurice? What's up, the Bullock Experience? It's a perfect time to take kids out. It's a perfect time to take veterans out or anybody that's wanting to get into catfishing or like to go once a year or a couple times a year. Take them with you, guys and gals. Let them experience that good, hot spring bite that is so much fun, that can catch so many fish and can catch some good big fish also. But you can put great numbers in the boat or on the bank. Slip float, rig wrap, epic. Yeah, I can set you up, my friend. And you're right. Rig wrap to me. Yeah, Matthew, I've had enough of this freaking rain. I can't even get my boat out of the field, guys. If I want to go fishing tomorrow, unless the ground freezes solid, I can't get my boat out. I would moor that thing to the axles. Yes, Mike, this is the time, wintertime, everything's froze over or it's raining and it's muddy and you can't really get out and do it. I mean, I know there's some hardcore fishermen out there right now busting their tail and getting it done. Kudos to you, thumbs up. I'm an old man, done been there, done that, don't want to do no more. There you go, Buckeye. If you're coming, man, you need to let me know. Guys, don't forget, let me freaking know if you're coming to the tournament. I need that information. And if you have, and I repeated your name, I apologize. But springtime, try it all. Try it all. Springtime is my favorite time to free line big baits for catfish. No sinkers, nothing but a big swivel, a leader line, and a hook. I love it. You've got to be a line watcher. What's up, Mike Kaufman? You've got to be a line watcher. Best to use that bright green line, and then, I tie mine with the dark green Berkeley big game. I use 50-pound big game as my leader. But the big bright green Andy line is what I got on my reels now. I got blue on some of them, but I've changed over to the bright ones. Oh, I'm sure, Glenn. I haven't rode down there since all this rain, but I'm sure it's a freaking muddy. But I understand that they're moving some water through, so hopefully it won't last too long. I ain't scared of muddy water, but I don't like it. Looks so daggum dingy. It looks like you can walk across it. But I go shallow. When it's that time. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Don't be scared in springtime to try different techniques, stuff that you not normally fish with, or fish how to fish. Drag baits, anchor fish. Anchor up on them daggum points and stuff that you know that these fish are going to be transitioning around. What's up, Propel? I think that's a new name. Guys, check them out. If you see new names in here, please share the bait and share the love. Check them out. Give them some subscribers. Pat them on the back. Check out their stuff. No reciprocal license. Nope. North Carolina, South Carolina, they just can't get together. They still buck heads, and I was told by South Carolina that they make too much money off us from North Carolina to put up a reciprocal license. So there you go. It's all about money. But springtime is a great time to float baits. It's a great time to drag baits. It's a great time to anchor up on points. A lot of fish will be transitioning and moving into the shallows or moving up lake or up river, starting to head towards their spawning areas. That is a great time to find numbers of fish. Just having fun. Take a kid fishing. The young man that was on, Robbie, that was on Catfish Weekly the other night. And guys, I apologize. I didn't get my internet till the next morning. It's out all night. I was actually in chat with y'all on my cell phone. And if I'd have lost cell phone connection, then I wouldn't have been able to be in there with you. And that was a great show, Lyle and James. Great show. But that young man, Robbie, he can walk down there to the Catawba River. That young man's getting ready to have a time of his life fishing off the bank right there. I promise you. And I would love to be down there when he catches his 50. I would love it. And I know he's going to do it. That water's got some big fish in there. Y'all seen Flint Hill put some big fish in there. Big fish on the kayak and on the bank. And his buddy does too. I think his buddy got that 76-pounder down there on the bank. So there you go, guys. Fishing off the bank. Don't knock it till you try it. I still love it. I got 2 freaking boats. One of them ain't running yet, but I still love my bank fishing, guys. Why? Yeah, propel. You can be within seeing distance of that boat landing and fish so much freaking great water that you could hold a net over the side of that kayak. If you can support that fish and bring him over there, we will weigh him. I just say that you're going to have to make a choice whether you want to weigh that fish or not, because once you decide to weigh a fish, whether you're fishing off the bank, out of a boat, or out of a kayak, then just remember that fish is one of your two fish that you weigh. Just remember that. But if you do come in and you got a good fish and you want to weigh it, but if you know, like Propel, he wants to fish with a kayak. I don't discourage it. Just make sure that the fish is safe. You get it there. It's lively. We will video it live of weighing your fish. Just remember and think about it. If you catch a 20 or a 30 or a 40, whatever it is, when we weigh it, it will be wrote down as one of your fish for the weigh-in. And there's going to be the largest fish. You're going to have first, second, third, largest fish, smallest fish. And I'm actually hand making the largest fish trophy myself. I couldn't find one that I liked for that, and you're gonna love it. I promise you, you'll love it. Anyway, so guys and gals, come, please come if you can. I know a lot of you live too far away. Lyle's making a long trip out here, guys. I forget how many hours he said it's going to take him to get out here. He's going to spend a week out here with family and stuff. What's up, Half Crazy? But he's going to make that trip. But if you can't make that trip, what I am going to encourage you is please 14 hours. Lyle, thank you, my friend. That's that right there. You're going to get the furthest travel. But if it's too far for y'all to travel here, guess what? Go start a tournament just like this in your town, on your lake, about a half an hour away. Think about it, guys. You got VFWs, you got the AMVETs, you got honor guards, you got all kind of veterans organizations that you can do a tournament for in your area. Put on a tournament just like this in your name for them. And if you don't have a veterans place in your town, guess what? I know you got a children's home. I know you got some kind of people that might need help. And another one to look up for veterans is the Gold Family Veterans. It's family of fallen veterans. Go and talk to some veterans, and I'm sure that they can put you in touch with the right people that will say, you know, we have two families. What's up, Scotty Hill? We got these two families right here. They lost a loved one, and they need some help. That's who you hold the tournaments for. Guys and gals, it's all about giving back. I will never take from y'all for myself. That's not what my channel's all about. It's all about giving back to those that gave for us. Lynn, 17 and a half hours to Charlotte. Lord have mercy. You're going to have to put it in there. You're going to have to hit a time warp or something. You're going to have to learn how to bend time and get you in here. 8 hours away, Buckeye, pulling a pontoon. Guys, all I can say is hats off to you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough. I wish Mr. Mike Chavez can make it down. He's a veteran. And all y'all that's in chat tonight that are veterans, my hat's off to you and I salute you. And I'm going to ask one more thing before we get off here in a few minutes, is that a friend of all of ours, Mr. Manning's, asked for prayers yesterday on Facebook, and I know he's pretty private about his family life. But if you could, when you say in your prayers tonight, put up a little extra prayer for Mr. Manning and his family. I don't know what's going on. It's none of my business, but a family of ours, if they need prayers, we send up prayers. But so right now, the catfish is kind of tough for a lot of us. But I'm seeing some guys putting some monsters on the freaking boat. 1,118 miles. Lord have mercy. See, y'all would have to roll me in a wheelchair once I got here onto a boat, strap my crippled tail down. I would be crippled for a week traveling that cotton picking far. Lynn, if you do come down, my friend, God bless you. All I can say, and please be safe, and be safe, everybody out there right now. And if you're coming down to the tournament, that is one of the reasons why I didn't do it in January this year. Last year, we did do it 2 years ago, we done it in January. It was spitting snow, sleeting. It was freaking cold, and I was worried sick. We had a lot of guys traveling back in that Kentucky Catman, Justin Fishing Fetish, Pill and Drag. A lot of y'all guys was traveling a long way back through that mess, and I was worried sick, and I thought, nah, not ever again. I will not risk somebody getting hurt or killed on the roads just to come help support one of my tournaments. Even though it's for a good cause, none of them would want y'all to be hurt doing it. Yep, you're exactly right. And guys, I'm gonna get back on the water this year. I know last year I only went a couple times, and I apologize I haven't put out videos, but it's coming. I've got a lot of stuff. Right now I got so much going on that I haven't had time, and it does not take priority. Even though I want to bring y'all the information that I can, it does not take priority. So, guys and gals, when we have a show in here tonight, if you want to, put in the chat what the fish are doing on your water. You don't have to tell them where are you catching your fish. It's just that you're catching fish. They're in deep, shallow, on points or whatever on your waters, because somebody might be traveling to your lake to try it out for the first time. Share the love. Help guide them in the right direction so they ain't running around aimlessly without a cause. Yeah, Creole and his wife was going to come, but she got her a new job. And so they're not going to be able to make it up. And I sure hate it, but I know this is going to be an every year thing, an annual thing. They're all froze over there, Lyle. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of people's waters are froze over. The fish are definitely in the water, Mike. You ain't right. Oh, turn into grease. There you go. Yeah, there's Mr. Pill and Drag. We just mentioned you. Contact me tomorrow, boy. I tried to call you the other day, and I've got two different numbers, and somebody answered your other number and told me they don't know who you are. So give me a call tomorrow, and I hope you can make it down for this tournament too. I hope everybody that was at the very first YouTube tournament can make it to this one. I need a picture. We didn't get a picture of everybody that was there, and I hate that. I hate that with a passion. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But if y'all come this time, make sure you say I was there and we can get a picture. 24 inches of ice here in Wisconsin. Oh. See, y'all can have that mess. Y'all can have all that mess. But Creole, I was wanting you to come. I need some good pot of jambalaya. I need a good pot. Crisco Disco. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Share a little experience that me and an old buddy of mine, a little story. His father, before he passed away, he used to raise big thoroughbred horses. And down there where he kept his horses and stuff, and his house was 2 farm ponds, big ponds, and had a dam right through the middle of it. And we used to go down there and camp a whole weekend. We would fire up the pot full of grease. We'd have one guy catching, one guy cleaning, and one guy frying. Them fish wouldn't be out of the water 2 minutes before they was in the grease wiggling and frying up. And you talking about you don't get no better than that. Oh, I hear you, Creole. Boy, that'd be some good food right there. You don't have to bring pots and pans. We'll set that up. You just tell me what you need. We'll have the setup. But we was catching big double hand sized bluegill in this pond. And let me tell you guys, it don't get no better than that. I'm talking about them fish are still wiggling when they hit the grease. They hit the grease of wiggling. Jambalaya, jambalaya. You do that, Mike Chavez. You do that. I know my mouth will be watering. Around here, face mask. Somebody, I missed that. Bang fishing a couple times. Nothing they don't want. The Corona's bait. The Corona bait. Oh, y'all ain't right. But you know, back then we bagged up the heads, guys. We cut the heads off in brim and we fry them up whole. And these bluegills was so large that you'd have to put cuts in the meat like you do a flounder, so the meat would cook all the way through. And we would bring in big old heads back and go straight to the lakes, and then we'd be putting out big old brim heads for bait. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, but anyway, guys and gals, I thank you for coming in tonight. You make my heart full. All the donations that y'all give tonight. Got a new number. All right, Pill and Drag. So call me tomorrow. You should still have my number. If not, message me. I will send it to you. So we can give each other a shout. Hadn't talked to you in a while, my friend, and love to do it. Thank you, Big Nasty. I figured you was in here. What's up, New School? So everybody, if you're fishing right now, please be safe. Thank you, Mike Chavez. Please be safe out there on the water. Be safe out on the roads, guys. The weather is nasty from point A to point B in this country right now. I want to be able to see you on your videos. A lot of you doing live streams now. I want to be able to see you in that. And most importantly, your wife and kids want to see you at home. So be safe out there. Take care of each other. And keep putting out those videos, posting up those pictures. Share a few over on my Facebook page if you don't mind. And the videos, pictures. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know how the fish is doing in your area. And you're right, Mike. We lost a good one. We lost a good one in talk radio. We lost Rush Limbaugh today, so I appreciate that, Mike. I about forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just wasn't going to really bring it up, but he was a good one. He was a friend of Americans. So anyway, Lee Evans, thank you for coming in, my friend. Fins and Fines, you too, all of you, everybody. It's been a blessing. I hope I'll be able to share some great information with you. Please, if you're coming to the tournament, April the 17th on Lake Wiley, North Carolina, please contact me. I'll be posting up again tomorrow the tournament rules and regulations. Please contact me. Let me know you're coming. Let me know the veteran's name you want on your dog tag and what branch of service that they served in. God bless. Thanks, everybody, for your donations. Take care. And I hope we don't get iced in. I know a lot of you already are. God bless y'all. We'll see you again. Don't forget, tomorrow night, James Dockery and Chad's going to be on there talking junk. God bless y'all. Good night.